Hey guys, Chris here. I just wanted to wrap up the Airgun barrel video. So I wasn't getting consistent shots, and I found out why. You guys, if you saw, well, it's going to be part of the same video. So um, the the shots were really erratic, and this part right here that goes to the back of this. Oh, this table, by the way, this desk. I set this up to work on the guns on, and then put all my stuff back here because it's too cluttered to work on there. This was a desk that I had bought for my fiance, and when I made her an office here when I first bought the building, and she doesn't use it. She works at the hospital. She's a nurse, so this has been sitting in there for 2 years or more, and not being used. So I decided I would use it for this. Anyways, so I've been using it, and I found out why it was erratic because this was tensioning up against this, and it wasn't fitting inside of here. So I would have machined this out a little bit because this has the threads to hold this on. So I couldn't have machined it out too much. I need to leave some meat on there. So, but I could have machined it out a little bit, or I could have, worked it out with the carbon fiber to fit in there. I could have, manufactured it to fit in there. But honestly, it's not worth it because I took it all the way off, and this is a tension barrel, and it's tensioned all the way. Like I had these set screws loose, and this is tensioning it right up to here, right up to this beveled part on the back. I'm going to take the barrel out so I can take it off and show you. But I'm taking it out because even though this is tensioned and it's tensioned, I have it. I mean, when I went up close, I couldn't even do the 50 yards because I had no idea where I was hitting. I went up closer and I shot from like, I don't know exactly how far I was, probably 15, 20 yards. I went close enough so I could see where I was hitting, and I was starting to get in the same spot, but it's just not consistent. And the Airgun barrel that comes with it honestly is. So it doesn't make any sense I mean, I went through a lot of trouble already just to try it, but I wanted to give it a shot and see how it would work. But honestly, I think this gun comes with the solid barrel for a reason. It needs a solid barrel because first of all, it's short, and it's got a lot of air. This is the 35 caliber with 137 cc plenum. Oh, the indexing issue I fixed. I took apart. I honestly don't know which it was because since I had the parts, I just changed them, and I don't know which one fixed it. But I replaced. I took inside this valve, this part here. Well, you unthread this screw in the back, and then this comes out, and then there's two pins here, and you pop those two pins out with I used this little punch, popped them out this way through there, and then there's the gear, and then the piston in here, and those two need to interlock, which I don't think I did that the right way last time, because the piston here, I have an extra one. I actually don't even think I needed to replace them. I'm not sure what was causing it in the first place after I took them apart, but this piston goes in under here. So this part comes off when you take those two pins out, and then this thing goes in there like this, and then this is the part. So this is the piece that's going against your magazine. So that goes right into here. So this can go up and down, and then there's a spring underneath this cap, but on top of this, and then this can move up and down, and that's what cycles your magazine. That goes up and down, and it turns that a little bit, and that turns your magazine enough for each shot. I mean, it works. It works well. It's cycling perfect now. I haven't had it one time not cycle. So the barrel is a no-go, which is a shame because I'll use this for something. I'll find something to do with it. But right now for the Airgun, one thing that somebody mentioned to me that I may try is making an aluminum sleeve rather than carbon fiber, which I'm not going to do that right now because this gun I bought and use for like squirrels around my properties because it's easy to keep in my truck because it's nice and small, and I'm gonna use it for that again. I miss having it for that. But that's what I'm doing right now. I had it really accurate with this barrel, and it kind of sucks that I got to do it all over again, but it was worth it. I wanted to test it, and I wanted to show you guys, because hopefully if somebody else was considering doing this, and you know, this would make them not do it, they'll see it and not waste their time. But I have to know for myself anyway, because I'm the type of person, even if somebody else had done it and not been successful, I would have to fail myself. I'm just stubborn like that. I have to figure things out for myself. I don't know where my rubber mallet is. But anyways, so obviously you see I'm putting the stock barrel back in, and the shroud, and also I was gonna have to, with the tension barrel and a nut on the end, I was gonna have to figure out a way to extend this, or just make a whole new one and have it have a longer one of these, or maybe make a new. I already made a new quick disconnect, but I would need to make one differently so that it could fit onto here, because I wanted to still use the moderator, because honestly that moderator is one of the only ones that I've ever bought. I think so there's only one that I have that I haven't modified, which is the bigger impulse. The smaller impulse, I put this muzzle brake on. I don't think there's one other moderator that there's not one other moderator that I haven't modified. Speaking of moderators being modified, the Western Rattler, I modified that one again, and I made it into a muzzle brake on the end. So I'll do another video and show that to you guys. But I'm gonna finish this up. I just wanted to summarize with you guys and let you know that it's not worth doing. It's the STX barrel. If I make the sleeve out of aluminum, like the guy that I told you had mentioned, that might do it, because it needs something, because this is it's lined up perfect. The carbon fiber sleeve is in here, and this was tensioned where this bevel is on the edge of that is all the way up into here, as tight as you can go with it, and then so the carbon fiber's tightening it onto there, but it's erratic. And this is solid steel. This is like just machined out in the middle to 25 caliber and the Lansing grooves, but everything else is solid steel. So there's nothing to move. So if I made either, you know what, honestly, the best thing I could do would be to make something for the liner to go into, make it the exact diameter of the outside of the liner, and just machine out the whole center, which it would be a hell of a lot of work, because you have to machine it out exactly that diameter. I don't even know if I have the right bits. I may, but anyways, it's more work than I want to do right now. And the aluminum, if I did it in an aluminum sleeve, it would be a lot easier, but it's still going to be a time-consuming, project. And there's not really much benefit for me to do it, unless, if it does work, great, then there is benefit. But I was knocking squirrels out with this thing before I ever did this, so I just did it to try it, and because I was curious, and because hopefully it'll help some of you guys. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I will. By the way, the velocity was pretty good. Everything, it just was inconsistent. It was. I need an accurate gun. Anyways, that's it. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching, and hope everybody's doing good. I'll see you later.